Hey guys, what's going on? James here with Coyote Reaper Outdoors. Today is August 7th. We've got some clouds in the sky tonight. The moon is sitting at 32% illumination. Love it. However, it is going to be warm tonight. The low tonight's going to be 71 degrees, so it's going to be a little bit warmer than it was last time we hunted, which was August 2nd, 5 days ago. And we still have a lot of luck calling in coyotes, so hopefully we're going to have even better luck calling in coyotes tonight. We have, like I said, the illumination is really good. It's low. With the cloud coverage, it's going to be pretty dark tonight. I really like that. Today I'm going to be hunting with a good buddy of mine, Dustin. We're going to be hunting. He's got 4 or 5 farms to pick out tonight. And then on my way back home, I'm going to actually hit up 1 by myself, maybe 2. But that's the plan for tonight. So everything looks good for us tonight. I'm really liking it. It could be a little bit cooler, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'll tell people I'll tell you like I always tell people. Can't kill them from the couch, can't kill them from the bedroom. That's 2 things that I do know. All right, so tonight we're going to focus on, give you a little bit of overview, what my mindset is thinking right now. With the pups being the age that they are right now, should be anywhere probably right around the 12-week mark. So, and it could be more, it could be less. 12 to 16 weeks is kind of what we're looking at right now. But that's kind of where I'm thinking they should be. Now, with that being said, my goal is to probably hit up with first thing I'm going to hit up is like a single howl. If that don't work, I don't get a response. Right now, Happy Family Howl, MFK Happy Family Howl has been money to me right now. So I'm going to continue with that. Then I might play some kind of pup distress, anywhere from 12 to 16 week into a pup fight, which is 12 to 16 week. And then if I still don't do anything after that pup fight, then I'll do something like a MFK Pound Town, or I might do a Fox Pro Den Raid, or even Tony Tebby Den Raid. So that's the plan for tonight. If that's not working, I might throw some other stuff in there. Deer steak to me hasn't been working lately. Now I'm not saying that they won't. However, if I go through a couple sets and nothing's coming in, I'm not getting any responses, I'm going to, obviously, then I'll try to switch to maybe some food, maybe some rabbits. Maybe I'll continue, even though it's not working right now for me. It doesn't mean it might not work at these farms that we're heading to now. So I might throw some like deer steak, or some kind of fawn in distress is what I'm going to throw at them. Or like I said, rabbits, maybe woodpeckers, anything like that. So that's the plan for tonight. I'm planning on it being a really good night by the way everything's looking. The wind's going to be about 4 to 5 miles per hour. Again, a little bit less than I like. I really like that 10 mile per hour plus, 15 even better. But nothing really more than that. Like 10 to 15 range is really good. I like that. But anything I've noticed, again, if it gets too low, 5 mile per hour and lower, which we might be battling tonight, a lot of times you have that swirling wind. And then you also have thermals dropping in the bottom as nightfall comes. So, we always keep that in mind as well. Anything 8 and above, a lot of times that wind, seems to take over those thermals. But at nighttime, those thermals like to pull down the ground, pull down in the valley, stuff like that. So we'll be cognizant of that tonight. And whenever we go and get our setup, whenever I set us up. So that's the plan. That's what we're calling. So from here, next time you'll tune in, will be after my first hunt. I won't be doing probably anything. I might do like an interview just with Dustin real quick. I haven't decided yet. Just so you guys can see Dustin, meet Dustin and stuff like that. Or you might just meet after the first stands. We'll tell you how it is. Next thing you might see is a coyote on the ground, the next hunt. So that's what my hope is anyways. If not, we'll be on to the next one. But stay tuned.
At this time, I go ahead and start my set with a Lonely Howl from MFK, Lil B. This time of year, I always try to start out with some kind of single lone howl before I do anything else to try to get a response.
That's not me. That's not me.
At this time, I'm letting Dustin know that that is not me. That coyote is in the same direction as my call. However, it is behind us somewhere in those cattle. I search and search in these cattle. However, I can never actually pick out where exactly the coyote is at this time.
Towards the house. That's not where that's coming from. Well, that's a different one then, I'm telling you what. I'm hearing this right out in front of us.
You see it?
No.
Looks like two of them.
I don't see them, but they're right there somewhere.
They're right out there by the pond. There's two of them right out there. Three of them. Right up there.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. They're moving left.
Yeah, see it?
I'm pretty sure what I had heard earlier was a pup howl. It sounded exactly like one. These coyotes immediately started heading straight towards that other pup. So I decided to throw out a 16-week-old pup howl of my own to see if I could pull them to my attention and away from going towards the other one instead.
Hold on.
And that's exactly what happened here. As soon as I hit that pup howl, they changed course and came straight in on a string.
Hold on. Wait till they stop there. Alright, 3, 2. Stop.
Alright, 3.
Hold on. Wait till they stop. 2.
Okay, what happened here was I didn't realize that Dustin had missed the second coyote he had shot at. So at this point, I'm thinking that he's transitioning over to the right coyote, which is the one I was on, trying to get stopped. However, what he was doing is he was just making sure that he had secured his two dogs and had put them down. So at this point, there was a little bit of confusion there, but at the end of the day, it worked itself out. As at this point, we have 3 coyotes out of 5 on the ground.
Way out there now. Hold on. Let's see if I can- 333. Okay. He stops there.
He stops.
Here, unfortunately, I was waiting for a countdown that never happened. Was waiting on a 3, 2, 1, which unfortunately Dustin got excited there, and he might have counted in his head. I don't know, but he went ahead and shot there. I was close enough. I thought I might have been on him too, so I shot right after him. But unfortunately, we both missed there. And at this point, we just decide, hey, the rain's coming. We need to hurry up and get out of here and go get these coyotes.
When the Reaper comes, it's your turn. I'm the Coyote Reaper, death in the night, thermal burning and the crosshairs tied. You can run.
All right, so here we go. First set of the evening. You had 5 of them come in.
There's another one. There's 3.
And 3 of them on the ground. One, 2, 3. So, well, Dustin put the hammer on this one and this one. I took the hammer on this one over here. We decided he was going to take the ones on the left, I was going to take the ones on the right. That's exactly what happened. So Dustin, everybody meet Dustin. Oh, you can't see him because his headlamp, but everybody, it's Dustin. All right, guys, first set was a really good one. So we had 5 total come in, took 3 of the 5 out. Dustin put the hammer on the left too. I was the one in charge of the ones on the right. I got the one on the right over here. The other one took off, and you know, that's the name of the game. But 3 out of 5, we'll take it every single time. Great shooting, Dustin. Rain for like 15 minutes. Well, that turned into an all-night thing. So appreciate the meteorologist. But at the end of the day, it was still a successful night. So first stand, like I said, 5 coyotes came in. 3 of them got put on the ground. So, you know, you can't ask for much more than that, especially this time of year. So it is what it is. Unfortunately, only getting a few sets in kind of sucks because, you know, we're planning on really hammering it tonight. But just cards wasn't in the favor tonight. However, I do have one more stop on my way home. But that's just going to be like a little quick solo hunt. And, you know, if something happens, great. More content for you guys to watch. But if not, then it is what it is. But just want to do a little closeout video. If you guys would, again, please like, subscribe. If you got a comment, you know, by all means. If you have questions about anything, you know, if I can help you with anything, just put it in the comments and I'll do my best to reach out to you and get an answer for you. So again, thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.